Hi guys and welcome. We've all come across these issues once we've been on the road for a little while, I guess. We've had a bit of an issue with a pump. Now this is a track trailer Tvan, and these are the low boy pumps. Now this is a 2016 model, so we've not touched this before. I've jumped on the internet to try and have a look to see what you need to do to overhaul one, and I couldn't find anything, so I thought, well, why not do a little bit of a vid on how to do or replace the diaphragm in one of these. Now I'm assuming that's what the problem is. If I pump it, it's just doesn't sound like things are right. It never wouldn't do that before. It would just pump a good portion of water out of the hose. So we're going to overhaul it. First thing is this 4 Phillips head screws. So we've just had a lovely couple of days out at St George. Went to the Easter on the Vines at the River Sands Vineyard. We've been a few times. What a great spot. Camped down by the river. They had a band called the Missing Link, and they were really good. We enjoyed that. A couple of bottles of the local wine. But just to make it a bit easier, we sort of decided to sneak home, or sneak halfway home. It's about a 5.5 hour drive. We thought we'd just make it a bit easier for us today, but as we got closer to our preceding destination for that night, or for last night, clouds were getting darker and darker and it was starting to rain, and ultimately we were about 2.5 hours from home. So we decided to pull the pin and continue on. So it gives me a chance to do a little bit of maintenance on Easter Monday. Right, so the 4 screws are removed. So in the kit of little spare parts they gave us when we purchased the van is this. So I'm assuming that this is the diaphragm. So let's pull it apart and see what we can find. Now what I would normally do on my other little screwdriver that I had, here it is, I might just put a little mark. It's probably got little dowels and things on there, but I'm just going to put a mark that, so I make sure it goes back in exactly the same place. Kind of not much point having the tools and not using them, I guess. This is probably going to be super scary. This is going to be, oh my God moment, I reckon. This gunk that's been coming through, although it is filtered, so it shouldn't be that bad. So we hope you've all had a good Easter. It's nice this year to be able to get out, eh? We're sitting there in the vineyard just thinking, this time last year we actually, they had it, but they had it remotely, so people were performing from home. Luckily we had some of David's wine still here, so we were able to share a bottle of River Sands wine. It feels a little bit icky just right off there, under the diaphragm, but that's it. So that there is a bit yucky, and I don't understand why. It doesn't look that bad. So that would be sucking on that. So that's got to have a hole in it somewhere. There, look at that, bingo. Can you see that? That's the result. Oh, hang on, go back down here, it's in focus. That's the result of what was happening. So at least we found the problem. That's always a good sign.
Has it got two holes?
No, just the one.
Just the one hole?
Yep. Done, thank you. So what actually happens when you're using the pump, you're pumping, there's the diaphragm. So the pump's actually, it's drawing water up from the tank, and then when you push down, it's exhaling out through the exhaust, out through the water pipe. And obviously with the hole in it, it's not sucking up as much water, and it's actually getting in behind the diaphragm, which is what we noticed yesterday because it was actually leaking. So I'm going to go and clean up all these parts, clean my hands, so I don't contaminate all the new components putting them in. And then we'll put it back together. Righto, so all the bits are washed up. The old bits we don't want. An old kitchen sink, eh? So we've got that, we've got that, we've got our new diaphragm and a new washer and our new, so there's the muck diaphragms. So that needs to go, I'd suggest, like so. That goes on there. That does go on there that way. That screw goes on there, like that. So now we've got the unit back together, it's time to reinstall in the van. So yeah, for those that are not Tvan people, well then this bit won't probably interest you, but at least now there's something on there that shows you how to dismantle and reassemble with a new diaphragm, a low buoy water pump. Well, let's install it. Like I said, there was this inlet. I'm going to bring that out because it'll make it a bit easier to hook that on, I think. The buff head out of the road. So that'll click on there. Just double check it, make sure there isn't a washer. Yeah, down in there, that's fine. All packed up and you go, geez, I want to wash my hands, and you've got nothing to, no water. You stop for a bit for lunch, somewhere to wash your hands, a bit of water. Don't notice it till you haven't got it. Well, I hope you've got something out of this, guys. Well, there you go. That's how you dismantle and reassemble a low buoy water pump. Once you take the unit off the camper, 6-8 screws, remove the diaphragm, washer, and then reassemble. Cheers and see you soon.